Guess I'm live. Hey, what's up? This is George Shamoun. I want to welcome you to this live stream. In this presentation, we're going to be talking about making a website without coding. So, if you are an individual who wants to make his own or her own website without using codes, you can do that. It's not that difficult because there are so many platforms that you can use that have a drag and drop, oops, drag and drop website builders in some of the web hosting that's available for you. But there are so many platforms to make a website. You can use hosted themes and websites like Squarespace, Shopify. You can use CMS, content management system, like WordPress. My favorite way is to have your own self-hosted website. Self-hosted, it means you're not on a specific platform where you cannot go. Example, if you're on Shopify, your website have to exist on Shopify as long as you have it. You cannot change the same design to a different place easily or quickly. My favorite solution for somebody who's starting anew and you're not sure, do like what I did, where I got a self-hosted website where I can use a drag and drop in a website builder. And the website builder, it's a drag and drop. You drag the elements and you drop them on a page. This way you don't have to use coding. And you can also, if you don't want to use the website builder, you can use templates and themes for that web hosting, for the self-hosted website. The one I'm using is Hostinger Web Hosting, and I am an affiliate with them. I promote their product, but I don't have the link in the description. But since I mentioned the name, I have to say I am an affiliate. So Hostinger is a self-hosted website company where you can host your websites. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm sleeping early. You can host your website using different plans. The plan I have is the least expensive. It's the shared plan. I think it's the business, the second tier, the second tier plan, because they have four, I think, So this one, you have more options, and it's not expensive. So this is one of the ways you can make your own website, even if you don't know coding. Without codes. You can also, instead of using the website builder is a drag and drop. Drag and drop, it means just the statement says you can. Hi, Philip Collier. Welcome back. Welcome back. So you can use the drag and drop. It means without any coding, you can move the elements once you log into your web hosting, and you go to the websites and you want to build a website. It provides you the option to use the website builder, and once you access the website builder, you get this web page, and on the left side, it's got a pane with elements. And what you do is move the element and you release it on a page. That's why they call them a drag and drop on a web page. Let's say you want to add a text. You go to the elements where it says text. You click on it and you drag it and you release it on a web page where you want it to be situated. And then once you place it on the web page, you have options. You have options like the background color, the text size, the fonts, so many options that you can change, and you can update and delete, and you can change the color of the background, the text color. There are so many options. It's not that complicated to the point you can do anything you want. Like if you're coding, if you're coding, you get to the granular level of an element and you can update it. So also, if you are a website coder like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you can use codes on the website builder. So you have the options of using the website builder, and within the website builder, you can add codes. You can infuse codes on a web page if you want, because they have elements where it says code HTML element, which has like the code's name tags. And what you do is you move this element and you release it on a web page, and it will tell you insert your code here. So you can paste, or you can create your own code and you add it between the code elements, that name tags. This is how you can add codes if you want HTML, CSS, and the JavaScript you can do. I've done 3 or 4 examples with HTML, CSS, and the JavaScript. It's a very simple example where you hover the mouse and the color changes of the box and it rotates. And another one, you can hover the mouse over a box or a square, and you click on it, it becomes a circle once you click on it. So this is an example of JavaScript with the click events and the hover effect. So I made those, and I was able to add them to the web page that I created with the website builder, and it worked. So you can see it on my website. If you go to georgekcwebservices.com, if you go there and go up to the where it says HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and I think there are 4 examples. You can click on one of the examples and it will show you, like on the top, I wrote down the title, what it does, and it tells you, let's say, click the mouse and see the shape change, or hover over the box and see how it changed its angle. So you can do that. And another option, if you want, you can use the self-hosted web hosting, the one I'm using, like Hostinger or others. There are hundreds or thousands of those web hosting companies. You can get the shared one. These are the cheapest, and it's called self-hosted. It means you host your own website, like uh, you update your theme, you add your theme, and you get your own hosting. They call them self-hosted because you're not relying on a specific platform like Shopify, Squarespace, Weebly, and Wix, because those guys, you have to have your website on their platform, so you're not free to move around. But when you say self-hosted, it means you're getting your own web hosting, even though those are web hosting companies too, the one I'm talking about. You can get your own web hosting company, and you can move your design around, because a self-hosted web hosting company, there are thousands of them. You can move from one place. Like let's say you can use iPage, you can use Hostinger, you can use a Bluehost, InMotion hosting. There are thousands of those. So Philip Collier, that sounds like Canva for web pages. I never. Hi, Dark Lutz, welcome back. I never used Canva for web pages. I just use them to make some simple graphics, But I never used Canva for web pages because it's the same thing. I don't wanna. You can get tied up to one platform because if you make a website on Canva, I think you have to be on Canva, correct, to have the website, just like the other ones, the platforms. But myself, I like to uh, to have the self-hosted. I have more freedom with them. I can try to make web pages the way I want, the HTML, the CSS. I mean, you can do this. You can add codes to the hosted websites I'm talking about, like to Wix, Weebly, and Shopify and Squarespace. You can add codes to them too, but you can be at certain tier level, and you don't. I don't like to mess up if I have the good templates. I don't like to mess with its code. I just leave it as is, or change the whole thing, add a new template, or design it from scratch, or get a ready-made template, install it. I don't like to have a nice design templates and then start messing with it and changing the codes. You can mess it up. So, dark loots. If you are experienced, it's the best to self-host on VPS. Yes, VPS, which is the virtual private server, it means you have your own server. I mean, minus the physical, because every physical server, web server, it's gonna have so many VPSs. But yeah, if you're experienced, you have to know the like how to use Linux commands, so you're getting down to the infrastructure, and you have a lot of freedom with the VPSs, but they're more expensive. But it's a good idea, definitely, if you wanna build websites and you wanna mess with the infrastructure, like the servers that the website and the web server is running on. On a You can do that. Yes, the VPS is a great idea, but you have to know the command line, Linux, basically, mostly Linux. So you could make a simple website using Apache or Node.js. Yes, you can use Apache. Yes, yeah, Apache server. Yes, it's ready basically. Yeah. If you are experienced, it's best. You could make a simple website using Apache or Node.js, I think. I mean, Apache is I think it's the software for a web server. It can let you run a web server, and on the top of the web server, you can run your own website. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you could make a simple. Yeah. So, yeah, I think the Apache, like, basically it's the operating system for a web server. That's what I want to say. So basically you have, let's say, a Linux server. Then on the top of the Linux, you install Apache server, and that will let you install websites and have websites run. I think that's how it goes. I don't know how 100%, but I think that's how it goes. uh, Node.js, I don't know how. I haven't. I mean, I used the JavaScript and the front end. I haven't used Node.js yet. Philip Collier, being experienced is the key. Heck yeah, Nginx and the Hugo or PHP. Hugo, static pages are really fast. Yes, exactly. Yeah, static pages are fast. Yes, exactly. Yeah. There's no animation. You don't have any videos. You don't have any lot of imaging. I mean, images are okay if they're optimized, but yes, static are the very fast. Yeah. And also it depends on the web hosting. You have some web hosting companies are not too fast. Some of them are fast. I noticed when you install WordPress, if you're running WordPress, it slows you down, way more, because from the one I have, I'm using with Hostinger, is the website builder. I think it's very fast. It's not too fast because I'm using the website builder. That's another layer of applications you're using, of software. But my dream, or I'm planning to do it. I'm gonna remove everything and establish the my website. Once I decide on what templates I want, I'm gonna decide on a template and then use the plain web hosting, like starting from the root directory, the public directory, So no website builder, just like upload HTML files. Are you retired? Earthquakes. No, I work. I still work. I think your name looks familiar, Artex. Are you a subscriber? If you haven't guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel so I can, because I want to grow my channel and I need your help. Every subscribers will help me, grow the channel, and I want to keep making those videos to help you and help myself too. I mean, I learn from you sometimes. Sometimes there's a lot of things I don't know. You add a comment, I learn from you, and I teach others. So we share the information. This is a two-way conversation. So thank you for joining and thanks for your time. Yeah, I was here before. Yes, yes. Yeah, I sometimes I recognize the names, so please make sure if you haven't subscribed, guys, subscribe to the channel because I need your help in growing it. This way I become more motivated, and the more motivated I am, if you subscribe, I understand that you're interested in this kind of topics, so I prepare more and I make more topics. So anybody have a question? A PHP, I plan to learn PHP because I hear a lot about it, that you can do a lot with it and it's widely used. So I'm gonna learn PHP soon, hopefully. Once I nail down the basics of JavaScript. I mean, I know the basics of JavaScripts, the most basic ones, but I haven't been able to make a meaningful project in JavaScript. Once I learn that and I nail it, well, then I'm gonna jump to PHP because I want to learn a back-end language, scripting language, and PHP is good. A lot of people recommend it, even though it's been around forever and it's an old scripting language or programming. But people recommend it, and it's still available a lot. It's widely used, and they say it's very fast. I'm not sure, but they say PHP is very fast. So, and you got like WordPress is built on PHP, so Drupal too. So, if you want growing your channel, you need to add the proper hashtag, okay, to the video so people can see it. Oh, thank you, Dark Lutz, for the tip. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. So let's say, like in the description, you mean you add it, or in a title or in a tag. Sometimes I add tags like those search tags you use, but I guess if you add it in a title, it will help the hashtag. Yeah, I have to inquire about that because if that helps, I'll do that. So yeah, you guys have very good information. I do appreciate that. I learned from you, so it's in a bio or search, I think. Okay, in a bio or search, yeah. I see some people have the hashtag in a title, like now let's say I have the title of make a simple website without coding colon Q&A. So I think people will use the hashtag in those places. But I'm gonna find out about this. I'm gonna try to get a help from somebody who has like experience in YouTube SEO, SEO and how to use the hashtags. I'm not good in that, so who else? Anybody have a question? Okay, guys, we're talking about making a simple website, even if you're not a programmer. I mean, if you are a programmer, it's great. You have the options of customizing a website, creating one from scratch. But let's say you are not a web developer or a web designer. You never used the code before. You don't know what's HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and the back-end languages, and you want to make your website. You can do that. You can get most platform nowadays. They have low code or no code website builders, you know. So, so yeah, I think I have to add those, and also the tags will help because whenever I make a video, I have the options of adding tags. It will give me an option. The tags they use them in a search too. Yeah, I don't think I can add their hashtags. You know, I think in the titles, but I'm gonna try it. Thank you for the tips. You know, I do appreciate it. So yeah, if people don't find me, they do not subscribe. You know, so. So, do you guys know whoever talked about PHP? Do you know what you can do with PHP? Philip Collier. Do you know what you can do with the PHP? I know it's the programming, it's a scripting language, and it connects the database to the front end. I think that's what it does, right? The PHP, and yeah, you know, you can if you use Squarespace. It's a good web hosting company, but that's a platform. They have hosted websites, hosted themes. You don't even have to know coding. But if you are a coder and you want to get into HTML, CSS coding, you can upgrade to the I think it's the business plan. They have like 4 or 5 plans. The business plan will let you use HTML and CSS, and I think JavaScript. You can use that, you know. So even if you have a platform with low code and you want to add a code, there is ways, you know, to add the code, you know. So yeah, you know, I try to follow tutorials on a course I'm taking about JavaScript to make some project, and the person has a project where you can click on like photo on song albums, and you get a notification on the top how many you clicked. And I couldn't wrap my head around it. I found it so difficult. So I want to say that JavaScript is not that easy. I wonder, is the back end easier, like learning PHP? Can you do meaningful project with PHP? Is it uh, easier than JavaScript or as difficult as JavaScript? I don't know. I mean, even though JavaScript is one of the easiest programming languages or scripting when you start, JavaScript and Python, you know, they're easy when you start, but I'm not finding them easy, you know. So, yeah, so who else have a website or interested in making a website? Yeah, my website will be going under redesign soon. You know, I'm gonna redesign it and make it more meaningful because I don't like it now. It doesn't look like that with a nice design, you know. So thank you guys for joining. I do appreciate that. Thanks for your time and for your questions. You know, submit your questions if you have any questions, comments, topics, as long as they're related to making a website. Please submit them and let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to answer you. If not, we can refer you to the right resources. Do you guys have any idea about future videos, future topics you want me to make? If you have a specific topic you want me to talk about, I can do that, you know, as long as it belongs to the topics on my channel now, you know, because I don't know every topic, obviously. See. Oh, okay. For VPH, I on VPS. I only use OVH servers. They are trusted and friendly staff. Yes, yeah, that's good to know. Thanks for sharing the comment. Hi, Algeta TV Plus. How are you? How can I help you? We're talking about making a website, simple website, whether you know coding or not. Even if you don't know any codes like HTML, CSS, you can still make your own simple website. Are you interested in making websites? Do you have your own? Do you want to design it? Are you planning to make a website? We can help you now. Just submit your questions. Yeah, there are so many platform. Of course, I do. So, of course, you do. You have your own website, or you like to learn how to make a website? Do you have a website, Algeta? I hope that I'm pronouncing your name the correct way. Algeta TV Plus. Of course, I do. Yeah. So, do you have a website, or you want to learn how to make a website? Yeah, we can answer your questions now. If you have any question about the okay, I like to learn how to make a website. Okay, what's your background? I can help you right now. What's your background? Are you technical? Do you know how to code? Do you want to learn how to program, or you just want to make your own website without learning any coding or any programming languages? You can do that, without using any codes, and I can show you my website if you want. Do you want to see my website? I can log in and show you the back end of my website, and I can show you that you can make a website without using any codes. If you are interested, I can show you now. I can log into my to the back end of my website, the software, and I can show you how you can make a website without, you know. But it will be nice if you have an idea about the design of your website, where you want to put the element, what images, what I want to see your website. Okay, let me show you right now. Okay, I'm gonna log in now in my to the back end of my website, and I can show you that you can make a website without coding. And let me just take a sip of drink. All right. So what I'm gonna do now, while I'm talking to you, I'm gonna be flipping my screen to show you the website. So and if you have any question, submit it in a comment in a chat box. I can see him here. I'm looking at my tablet here. So 1 second. Let me just log in. Okay. Let me show you what I think I should be logged in my website. Let me see. So this is the desktop. I have one screen here, and one screen here. Okay. So yeah, it looks like I logged out. Okay. So I'm gonna log in now. I'm just trying to open the browser. So, okay, new window. Okay, so, okay, first let me show you my website and then how I log in a back end. Okay, so this it's a simple website. It's not complicated. That's why I want to change its design, but that's how it looks now. So this website, that's what people see on the internet. So if you are on the internet, it doesn't matter where you are in this world. You can see this once you type George. This one here. Once you type George KC, this one here, webservices.com. Anybody on the internet anywhere in this world, they can see this website. Now, the way I log in and make changes to the website, let me show you. I go to my I go to my web hosting company, which is Hostinger. So I go to the main website. This is Hostinger here, web hosting. This is the web hosting company I use. They're very reputable. So what I do, I log in. I log in here, and so can I use my credential first? This one here, and then my password. And then this one here. Okay, then I logged in, but not yet, not fully. I have like two-factor authentication. So what I'm gonna get the code from my email because they send me an email. I have two-factor authentication, and they send me the code. In this case, 422196. Verify. So now it's logging in. This is the I want to see. I am from. Oh, you're from Nigeria. Okay, welcome. So it must be morning your time now. I'll get that. Okay, so this is. Do you see the back end of the website? Once I logged in, this is the back end of the website. So if you look at it, I go here, and then it says, this is the main page here. I go to here and it says websites. So let's say I have now one website. I click on this one, and then I come here. It's gonna give me the domain name, which is georgekcwebservices.com. And then here it says edit website. Okay, so I hit edit website, and then I'm gonna be taken to this page, and this is where I can edit my website without using any codes. And if you look on this left screen here, it says website builder on the top, and as you go down, this one is the setup checklist. This one is plus, you add elements. This one is page and navigation, and this is website. This is AI. There are some AI tools too. This one is the blog, the online store, if I want to add an online store. And then there's more options, and these are options. You can create a form. You can so it's all like a drag and drop. Once you learn it, you can. Let me see. Okay, so yeah. So if you go here, if you want to look at the pages, or you want to add first, to make a website, it's built of pages, of web pages, so first you make a web page, then a website, so each website is made of web pages. And if you look here, pages and navigation. So if I click on this, it's gonna show you the pages and navigation, and it's gonna give me this is the navigation. If you look here, start. This is start, online courses, Linux commands here, work with me, contact. I still have to complete those. I have to type some text in them and images. And if you go down, if you're working on a page but you don't want it to appear on your website, you can add it here. It says hidden from navigation. This will not show, but it can be indexed by the search engine. So let me flip the screen again. So this is the back end of the website. It takes a while to get used to the controls in the back, and how to use them. But they're not difficult if you want to compare it to learning how to code from scratch. So this is not that difficult, and you'll get to use it. It didn't take me more than a couple weeks. I learned it, but I was I was doing work from day one. It's not that difficult. They make them easy. And whenever you have a page, you can add. Whenever you have a web page, you can add the elements to the web page. So, do you have any question about the what I showed you, the back end of the website? Does that make sense to you? And now you click on those here. Let me show you. This is the title, right? It says website setup, redesign, and theme installations. If I click on this one, I can change the text. If I click on it and I start typing, but I'm not gonna do it now. Same thing. So basically, you have like elements. Once you hover over on the top, you see squares here. You click on it and you start editing the element. So, anybody have a question about the website builder? So that's what you call website builder, and it's no code. You don't use codes. You don't have to use code. But if you want to use code, you can too. So anybody else? Any questions? Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future updates. And I need your help in growing that channel too. So anybody else, questions, comments, topics, as long as they're related to the website making, let me know. Can you show the Hostinger AI tools? Sure, yes, Dark Loots. So the AI tools, it's right here. This is the AI tools. You got the AI image generator. You got the AI writer. You have the AI page generator, AI section generator, AI blog generator, AI heat map. This is my favorite, the heat map. All AI SEO assistants, AI logo makers. So I can show you what the heat map does, the AI, if you want. If you're interested in looking at it. So are you a professional web builder? I'm not a professional. I've been doing that. I've been learning for the last couple of years, and I start recently doing that. So if somebody needs a website, I can help them. So, oh, you're asking somebody else? Okay. So, Dark Loots, you are a website builder. You are a web professional website maker, designer, developer. Who else? Questions, comments? Anybody have a question? So this is the website builder that you don't have to use code, but you can use code if you want. You can. Oh, it's not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. That's a good idea. Thanks. Closed it. Uh, okay, so you want to see the AI heat map? Okay, that's the AI heat map here. So this I like this option. I use it once in a while. This one generates the area of more interest or less interest for the website. So it's being generated now, and the more, like the red area here is the more attention, and the blue is less attention. So yeah, I like this option. The heat map is good. But it takes some time to generate the map. Yeah, so this is the heat map. So if you look from top to bottom, you can see the most attention is on the top on a title here. Then it goes down a little bit, and the least one is the text. This one too, and this one. This one has some attention, you know. So it's amazing how it figure out things. You know, I like that. So I like to stay with you guys, but I'm gonna fall asleep in less than five, and it's already nearly more. Okay, Aligata, did you subscribe? Make sure you subscribe to that channel so you'll be given, you get the notification. You know, if you want, if you like this kind of content, and we understand you're not gonna be able to stay. You know, this way will you can attend the future videos. You know, so. When you configure the website with Hostinger, are you able to set up Cloudflare for DDoS protection, or does Hostinger manage everything? Yeah, Hostinger does everything. Yeah, yeah. The DDoS, it's done at the infrastructure level, at the at the transmission lines, at the connections and the servers, So, yeah, that's done by the web hosting, and I'm sure it's done by most web hosting companies. Yes, yeah. Even if you get your a web host that's like a Linux server or VPS from Hostinger or others, you're not gonna do the DDoS. They gonna do it for you. So, yep. Anybody have a question? If you guys interested in Hostinger, let me know and I can give you my affiliate link. You can use it. I get some commission, but it doesn't change your price or fees, But let me know. Anybody else have a question? Yeah, I like Hostinger. Yeah, I like it. So it's a good web host and it's not that expensive. I mean, self-hosted site, they're not expensive, so it's. But one thing, yeah, I mean, I had hard time. Sometimes you have to figure things out, with Hostinger and other web hosting, self-hosted companies. But they help you. They have good support. I had a problem where I had a problem where I wasn't able to connect a video. I was getting a lot of error and messages about the privacy laws and this and that. Even though I have a privacy on my website, privacy policy, so they were able to help me. I figured out. I was very happy. With them. So I'm actually do penetration testing with DDoS. If you would like to test. Oh no! Oh, you mean you test by website? If you can. No, I don't want to do that because it's. If something happen, I'm gonna be blamed for it. So penetration testing with DDoS. Yeah, I prefer not to do it. So do you work for a company, or do you work for a company, because companies need this kind of talents, DDoS protection and. All right. Who else? Anybody have a questions, comments, topics you want me to discuss in the future? I mean, the topics have to be within the topics I talk about on my website. I mean, because I want to make sure I understand the basics at least before I talk about it. So, okay, I will. Where are you guys tuning in from? I don't know. Are you in the US or overseas? Anybody else? Are you guys interested in more videos about how to use website builders? I can do that if you're interested, So, anybody else have a question or I am in Moscow. Oh, you're from Moscow, Dark Loots. Okay, nice. I never been in Moscow, but I know it's very nice. So, anybody else? I guess no more questions coming in. Right. Okay, Dark Loots. Do you know PHP? Do you work on PHP or what programming language? Did you say C, C++ last time, or that was somebody else? Yeah, yeah. Okay, that was you. C, yep, yep. At Python. Okay, okay. Yeah. Do you have your own server website, or you do that at home on a local server? Because you can do on a local server at home, and you can have your own server. I guess you have a VPS maybe on the internet. C and Python. Let me get a sip of drink. 1 second. And I only use C and Python. Yeah, yep, yep. So, anyone else questions? I guess right now nobody else is here except Dark Loots. Thank you for joining. Thanks for your time. All right, I guess I'm gonna log in of the website builder. Do you have any question, Dark Loots, about my web hosting company, or I mean not my company, but my website, my. Yes, you need to add the hashtag next time. I think we can get more view. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Thanks for the tip. Yes, next time I'll do it. And I think I'll add it at the title, in a title. And then I'm going to talk, ask people who are professional about SEOs and, you know, the optimization of YouTube videos. Maybe I should ask so they help me, because I don't know how to do that. Okay. So I guess we can wrap up this session, and hopefully we'll do another one tomorrow. And if you guys are interested in any specific topic you want me to talk about tomorrow, let me know. As long as it's within the guidelines and the topics I know on my channel, I can help, because obviously I don't know every topics. So, all right. So I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have another one. And thank you so much for joining, everyone. And even whether you're on this live stream or on the future ones, thank you so much. Can we go over Linux distribution like Arch, Debian, and Fedora? Okay, I have to do some search on this, some research to see the difference. I have a very vague idea that the Debian, like the Ubuntu, like the Debian are based, there's one of the bases where others are built, like Ubuntu and the other ones. Yeah, I can look into that. Yes, like Arch, Debian, and Fedora. Yes, we can do that. What do you like to know about Linux distribution? Those. What are you interested to know? What's the difference between them, or if there's difference in a command line, or what do you like to know about them? Is it gonna be general information? This way, I can read some on the internet, before I have a book too about Linux. I can review it too. Curious how they differ other than the package manager. Okay, yeah, that's not an easy question, but I can make some research and read about them, and we can make a video about this. But I don't know if I can go too deep. Let me see, because I have here. I have a good book here. This book, it says. This book will help. It's got a lot about. It says how Linux works. So I'm gonna look into this. Let me show you. I'm gonna look into this book. I think this is the best reference I have. How Linux works. What every super user should know. So this will have a lot of ideas. I can read, or even, you know what? As I'm making the video, we can read about it. And before, and yes, this book is good. So yeah, I can look into it. Next time we make a video about Linux. So we can talk about those. And we can do a search on the internet, because the internet is full. All what you do is get to Google and make a search. So, all right. Any more questions you have, Darek Lutz? All right. Okay. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Have a good night or good morning. It depends where you are. And thank you so much for your time, whether you're on this live stream or on a future replay. I do appreciate it. So thank you. Have a good night. See you. Bye.